They all they want to do to you. You let them get close to you. That's all they want to do.
What she started going?
Gango, how's everybody doing, man? Welcome back to another episode of Man Blue FC. Another episode, that's new. We're about to jump into another reaction, people, and this is following the inaugural weekend of the Premier League season. And you might have noticed that I have suspiciously gone a little silent after Manchester City's 4-0 win against Wolverhampton Wanderers. But the truth is, I haven't been silent at all, people. See, I've got a confession. What actually happened was I actually had a match reaction following that match that I uploaded the night of the match. And truth be told, okay, there's no easy way to say this, but truth be told, I'm kind of embarrassed by it. So that's the reason why you haven't seen it. And just in case anybody's curious about it, and by the way, people, it's right here. It should be right there. In case you think I'm lying. I'm a lot of things, people. I'm an idiot, clearly, but I'm not a liar. And if you guys are curious about it, or if you want to see what I said about the day, what I said about the match on the day, I challenge you to leave a like on the video, on this video, and every video from now up until I guess we play Spurs on Saturday. If we get to 20 videos on any of those videos, if you get to 20 likes on any of those videos, then I will react to that match reaction for you guys. But if, you know what I mean, you guys aren't interested, then I guess, you know what I mean, we'll find out that way. Anyway, we're about to jump into this reaction video. We're reacting to AFTV's Transfer Daily show with Robbie, Robbie. And this is from a few days ago, so I'm expecting I'll be releasing more of these just to catch up. But today let's just jump into this one, I suppose, you know what I mean? And let's do that right now.
Now, of course, Mikel Arteta did his press conference yesterday ahead of the Manchester United game. Very interesting. You know, he was asked about transfers, of course, in that, and he was very blunt in his reply. He just said, listen, I'm leaving all of that to Andrea Berta, right? So, very smart by him.
I mean, he might as well. Andrea Berta has worked wonders for Arsenal up until now. So asked, though, why change something that isn't broken? Happy with the Don't fix it if it ain't broken. That's the same.
To which he replied, he is happy at the moment with the attacking depth. What does that mean for transfers going forward? Because, you know, I think we all kind of, know that if a player is going to be brought in, it's going to be in the attacking area, probably on that left wing. Is he more or less saying that he's happy with the attacking depth, sort of as the attacking midfielder? Because we do know now that Ethan Nwaneri is going to be more deployed in that position more than on that right wing now that we brought in Madueke. Or is he saying that he's happy overall? That's yet to be seen.
Let me adjust something real quick.
And he was also asked about Leandro Trossard, if Leandro Trossard is fit to play in the game against Manchester United, to which he said, yes, he will be fit to play in that game. Going to be interesting to see if Leandro Trossard does play in that game. Does he start? Does he come off the bench? All these things are always indicators as to, is a player on the move? We know that he hasn't signed any new deal yet. And he's only got 1 year left on his contract, and they're not going to want him to walk away for free. And we know that Aston Villa, as I was been speaking about over the last couple of days, are showing a very big interest in Leandro Trossard. Remember, there's a couple of weeks left to go until the end of the transfer window, but Leandro Trossard is interesting. Aston Villa, and he could still go. But will he play in tomorrow's game? That's going to be really interesting to see. And also, of course, Eberechi Eze. And as I said, Mikel Arteta saying he's happy with the attacking depth in the team. But what does that mean for the pursuit of Eberechi Eze? The more and more you're starting to read, you're kind of starting to think, are Arsenal moving away from this deal? Now, his release clause has now ended. There's, I remember the journalist...
How can that be,
said that he actually ended at the start of this month. And then there was a lot of people saying, no, actually, what it is, it ends a couple of weeks before the end of the window.
That makes more sense to me.
Once the first game kicks off of the Premier League, well, it's ended today officially. Like whether it was a couple of weeks ago, this is, one of the two of them. It's now ended. So you're not going to be able to just meet his release clause and get a deal done for Eberechi Eze. But I think none of the teams that were looking at Eze in Arsenal or Spurs ever planned to meet his release clause.
Is Crystal Palace letting that release clause end, as he says? Does that mean that
they're aiming at
they're now
50-55? Now, Oliver Glasner, the
hoping to charge
Palace,
more than what the release clause was for
Is he going to be sold?
Eze.
Will he be playing this weekend? He said
I'm not sure what that
what
that implicates.
Chelsea this weekend, so he will be playing. So that means no deal has been done for him yet by any club. But it does look like Spurs seem to be ahead of the game when it comes to this signing. Eze favours Arsenal, but right now Arsenal are not really making any definitive moves to try and get this deal done, and Spurs are. It's been said that after this weekend, Spurs are going to put in an official bid to try and get this deal done for Eze. Still very quiet from Arsenal. Like him, they've got an interest, but there's even been rumours that Arsenal are moving away from trying to get Eze and just focusing on getting in a left winger. That people from inside the club are saying, listen, he's a great player and everything, but we're covered in that area. What we need is an out-and-out left winger. And could Arsenal be sort of easing out of the race to get Eze? Gonna have to wait and see. I think it's when Spurs get really serious with this, we'll see if Arsenal put in a counter bid.
All right.
Rodrigo, he's an out-and-out winger.
All right, here we go.
Left winger. Well, I was about to say available. We don't know.
Arsenal fans,
we know that
do any of you have any type of confidence that this deal is going to go the way that you want it to?
Real Madrid don't actually play until Tuesday. They're going to be taking on Osasuna at the Bernabeu. But will Rodrigo figure in that game? Will he start? He's hardly started. He didn't start hardly any games in the Club World Cup. He hasn't even been starting in pre-season. He's been coming off the bench. That's where he's been doing all his work. And you wouldn't expect him to start against Osasuna. He wants to stay at Real Madrid, but I think the writing's starting to be on the wall for him that, listen, you're not going to start, and he could go. It's a World Cup year. Players want to be playing. But where will he be heading? We saw this week that Manchester City are very interested in buying Rodrigo, but any deal for him depends on them selling Savinho. Any possible deal for Arsenal buying Rodrigo depends on them moving out players like Trossard, Fabio Vieira. But this was interesting from ESPN yesterday. They claimed that if Rodrigo does come to the Premier League, his favoured destination is actually Liverpool, not Arsenal, not Manchester City. That's what ESPN are claiming. Still all yet to be seen. But Rodrigo...
Has anybody ever taken ESPN as a serious source?
For Arsenal, over on that left wing.
Or is it just gibberish like I assume it is?
Will he be in the squad tomorrow to take
also,
on...
why does everybody have a
United,
Liverpool fetish? I don't understand it.
Fenerbahce are the team that are trying to sign him. According to
you win one Premier League title and all of a sudden
Turkey,
everybody's flocking
they claim
like
that a deal has been agreed
moths to a fire. It's crazy.
To sign Zinchenko. Turkish outlets not always the most reliable. We're gonna have to wait and see if this is indeed true, but that's what they're claiming today. And also Fabio Vieira. We know that he's been heavily linked with a move to Stuttgart, but have Arsenal suffered a blow on that one? Because according to Fabrizio Romano, he claims that Stuttgart are on the verge of signing Thiago Thomas from Wolfsburg for around about £12.9 million. If they do that, that probably puts an end to them moving for Fabio Vieira. Arsenal trying to get cash in for Vieira. They don't really want to send him back out on loan again, but are they going to have no choice in this matter? Still struggling to get money in. What is Andrea Berta's plan? What is he cooking up before the end of this transfer window? That's the intriguing thing. As I said, Mikel Arteta said, I'm leaving it to Andrea. What is he cooking up? Is he going to go for Eze? Is it Rodrigo? Or is it somebody else right out of the blue? So far this window, he's done brilliant business. Brilliant. But is he going to round it up?
Is there something
properly,
else
or are
up
we
his
going to be,
sleeve?
again, at Arsenal, falling that one player short of what we need? It's going to be really interesting. Couple weeks to go. What is Andrea Berta cooking up? We're going to find out. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to check out all of our previews around the Manchester United game. Lots of great content around it. If you want to find out about that game, we're all over it. So check it out here on AFTV. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right, man. Shout out Don Robbie, as always. And listen, this recording is done on a Monday, the day after the Manchester United versus Arsenal match. Obviously, Arsenal came up as winners, 1-0 at Old Trafford. And very interesting match, man. I think Manchester United shocked a lot of people, me included, by how well they were playing. Bayern didn't make the situation any easier, but it's very unfortunate that Cunha and the rest of the United forwards missed all those chances. You know what I mean? Some of those chances, like, you know, Arsenal have a lot to thank Raya for in that match. I think he was their man of the match, to be honest with you. I was very impressed, at least in the first half, by Martin Odegaard, somebody that Arsenal fans have been very critical of. And yeah, he seemed like he was very like flowy, you know what I mean? Shades of Real Madrid, maybe. Or shades of his prime, like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, so I have like maybe one more of these to kind of like record. I don't know if this is going to come out the same day as this, but I want to make sure that I record it just in case, because, you know, yeah, I'm behind on these. So, but I do appreciate your support. You guys seem to like these a lot. And obviously, if you have anything else that you'd like me to look up, then I'll be happy to. Just leave it on the comment section. And as far as the transfer news itself, I don't think we got a lot out of, you know, Don Robbie. Just the fact that Mikel Arteta said that he trusts his sporting director, which shouldn't be a shock to anybody, especially after the good work that he's done in such a short span of time. Arsenal fans, how do you feel about your team, your club, coming into this new season? I think you guys are playing Leeds next. I don't know who Manchester United are playing. We're playing Tottenham, who also won their match against Burnley. We're tearing Tottenham apart. And as I said before, people, if you want me to react to the match reaction I made, the outrageous, belligerent match reaction, I'm dubbing it the X-Files. If you want me to react to the X-Files by Saturday, then just leave a like on the comment section, or not on the comment section, on the video. If we tally up to like 20 likes, then I'll go ahead and drop that for you. Leave a like on this video. Leave a comment if you have to. Subscribe to the channel. I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace out, man.